everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade and today I'm attempting to film at nighttime, so we're gonna see how the quality of this video comes out. But I am starting a week-long reading challenge that I'm setting for myself. So this week I plan on reading before bed every single night. I'm gonna set a goal for 20 minutes. I could do more, but I feel like it's better to just do 20 because some nights I work until late and things like that. So for this whole week, starting this Saturday, I'm going to be reading for 20 minutes before bed. I'm going to record the amount of pages I get read, which won't really be that much because it's only for 20 minutes. I'm going to record like how I feel before and after, so if I become more tired or less tired. I feel like I'll be less tired, but I'm not really sure. And just kind of like how I feel about the experience. This is more of a situation where I'm trying to make myself read every day again, because I have not been doing that for a really long time. I used to always have a goal to read 20 pages. Oh, I kicked you. I used to have a goal to read 20 pages every day, so I just thought I'd do 20 minutes every day and see what happens. So I'll be doing that tonight, but that won't be until later. I'm going to read, I think, a lot tonight, so I'm going to be reading The 10th Girl. I don't have it with me right now, but that's like my plan. I need to get that book finished because I've been reading it for way too long and I love it. I just haven't finished it. So I'll come back when I start doing it. Alright guys, so I just got ready for bed, did my nightly facial care routine, which is important so I don't have more zits. But I was going to originally read The 10th Girl for my 20 minutes before bed, but I have finished it, and it was... I'm going to do a review of this book that's going to have a non-spoiler and a spoiler. And I'm going to basically tell you to just trust me and read it in the non-spoiler, and in the spoiler, I'm going to be like, oh my god. This book took a turn I don't think anyone in the entire world could have possibly guessed at all. And I can't wait to rant about it because I'm still like, what the just happened? But, so I was thinking I was going to continue Bunny, which was the other book that I'm in the middle of that I'm going to read, but you know, I decided I'm going to have a little bit of fun for my 20 minutes before going to bed, and I'm going to read one of my middle grade books I have. So I'm going to read a Dear Dumb Diary book. This is the third one. I have the second one. I don't have the first one because they didn't have it at the library when I got it. But I'm going to read the second one. I don't know where it is right now. But I read them when I was younger, and I just decided to kind of reread some of the books that I loved when I was younger. So I'm going to read that. I'm going to be starting at page 1. I'm going to read for 20 minutes. It's currently 12:27, so I'll start at 12:30. And I'll tell you if I feel more wound down. I'm really, like, hyped up right now from finishing my book. Very high energy, pretty erratic. So we'll see. Alright guys, it's been 20 minutes, and I made it to 73. But it's a middle grade novel, so I made it more than halfway through though, which is pretty awesome. Commentary I have on this book. So mean. So mean. Like, I know that when I read it, I thought it was really funny when I was a kid, but the main character is just like, she's in middle school and she's like tearing other people down and trying to like make herself better. Good influence for kids, but I am exhausted. It did help make me tired, which is really cool. I think as long as I'm not close to the end of the book, I'll probably get tired from reading, as long as it's not like big things happening. But I'm gonna go to bed now. Hello everyone. So I messed up on this challenge. I believe I started it, was it a Saturday that I started doing this read 24 minutes before bed? Because it's Sunday night now of the next week. So I'm gonna restart the challenge, but I thought I'd have the intro of my first attempt to show like how difficult this is for me. The second day, the reason I didn't read is because I didn't feel like it. And then the third day I forgot about it. And the next day I realized that I'd forgotten about it. And then I forgot about it. And then I didn't care. So we're off to a great start. But we are going to reattempt this. I'm going to read for 20 minutes before bed. What time is it right now? It's 10:02. I'm going to read for 20 minutes. I'm not going to go to sleep right away, but I'm reading right now. So I will come back to you. I'm still reading at 10:05. But I am reading Magic Mission. It's funny that I'm reading another kid's book. It's just weird timing. I'm in the mood to pick one up again. If you watch my weekly reading vlog, this is kind of an overlap of what's happening. But I'll finish this book probably within the 20 minutes, and if I do, I'll start reading some of the stories from The Unwomanly Face of War. It's a book about World War II. Talked about it pretty in depth in my weekly reading vlog, but it's just stories from Russian women who were on the front line of the Russian side of World War II, the Russian front, and what they experienced, and it tells the emotional, real sides of war. So it's messed up, like messed up, but it's good. So let's get started. All right, boys, we're back. It's been a little over 20 minutes and I finished Magical Mission, so that's another book done. And Childhood Relived, I actually enjoyed this one a lot. The first one I read that I didn't like as much was one of the really old ones, so I think that because this is one of the new ones, it's like more interesting. But they have like pictures of all of the books in the back, and I love that because I used to as a kid like cross off in my head all the ones I've read, and it was so much fun. We have so many books to read. But do I feel more tired? No, because mentally I want to do more things, but I definitely could have fallen asleep reading, which is something I've never done before. But I feel like if I wanted to, I could go to sleep right now, and I should, but it's fine. But tomorrow will be a big day. And then after that, it'll be a bigger day because the day I get this done is the day I feel proud about myself, because I picked up another book while reading that. And I actually was going to do a video about like picking up whatever I want to read, basically. Like if I feel the need to read something and I'm in the middle of a book, I'll just read it. But I just personally don't like doing that. I tried it and I finished the other book, didn't even pick up my original book, which was Bunny, until I finished the new one, and now I just feel like bad. I feel guilty for the book for like cheating on it. So that's just not something I can do. So that is a failed experiment. But tomorrow I'll come back at you with this reading because I'll need to anyways, so it's convenient. I'll need to for the next couple days. Hello everyone, we are back on another night of this reading 20 minutes before bed thing. It's Tuesday. Third day in a row, record breaking. I just finished The Unwomanly Face of War. I've been reading for the past hour and a half. So I've done my 20 minutes for the night, but that book is... it's something I feel like people should read if they ever want to understand what war is like from a woman's perspective, because in World War II in Russia, women served in every branch of the military. They were tankmen, they were the people who were searching for mines. It has a name, but it's weird and I don't know what it is. They were the snipers, they were the nurses, they were the girls that crawled to gather wounded men from the battlefield as the battle was still going on and they were getting shot at, and like they experienced everything. And then when they came back from the war, they were treated horribly because they were women who lived around men at a time that like that was not okay. So they were seen as like devils and no one appreciated them, and a lot of them couldn't marry and couldn't work, and it was just really awful. And like, I feel like it's important if you ever really want to understand what war is like. But so I'm proud of myself because I finished everything. I have nothing else to stress about. I did my French homework before work today. I was able to get that done. I finished my book. Now all I gotta do tomorrow is get up, go to my chemistry class, study for my French test, go to my history class, talk about the book I finished, go to my French class, take a test, and I have accomplished a lot. I can't believe I got that much homework done in such a short amount of time, and I got that book read, and I'm proud of myself. But now I'm gonna make some ramen noodles and eat, and then go to sleep and have one more day of crazy grind before I have crazy grind of work for the rest of the week. Which, oh, I should say that for Thanksgiving, I don't know if I'll be able to do the 20 minutes before bed because I work till 1 a.m. Go me. I'm gonna want to die. So maybe I'll like listen to an audiobook on my drive home and I'll count that. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go. Night. Hi everyone. Thought I'd give you a quick update. So today's Monday and I've been reading for the past 3 hours. So I've accomplished the 20 minutes. I just thought I'd update you guys so that you know that I've done 2 days in a row. I didn't forget this time. I'm keeping up with it. I am on page 160 in here. I was gonna try and get to page 200 tonight, but it's 12:30 and I'm tired. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna try and get to page like 280, finish French homework, go to class, come home, finish the rest of the book, and then go to work. So there's a lot to do. But also yesterday, after I finished the video, I decided to read the second Drama Stilton book I had, which is The Chocolate Chase. So I read 2 books last night, and I'm gonna finish the third one tomorrow, which that means I've read only 3 big books this month. 3 or 4. But I've also read 4 children's books, so that's 8 books. It still counts. I'm going to finish Bunny before the month is over, which means I'll have read 4 or 5 big books. So like, that's about 5 books is how much I prefer to read a month at least. So that will be really awesome if I can do that. I started listening to the audiobook for Mark of Athena. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's gonna get returned really soon though, so I think when I'm working tomorrow I'm gonna listen to as much of it as I can, and then it'll get returned and I'll just pick up the book because I do actually love reading the book and I kind of wanted to read the physical book, but it's nice to experience the audiobook. But I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to bed and wake up and do more reading, which is good. Like, this book is really good. It's just like I'm tired and stressed. But I got 2 of the big things done. My essay's done. I took my chemistry exam. We only have to finish that book, which we're so much farther into it than we were. And our French homework, which I also did a bunch of today. I only have 25% left, which should be like 2-3 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully fall asleep. Catch you guys tomorrow night. Hello guys. I need to finally film the end of this video because it's literally been a month. I did not accomplish this video. I would make it 2 days and then miss some because I would get home from work late and I was tired, or I was just didn't want to. So reading before bed, I think doesn't exactly work for me. And I do think it's a good idea to try and do it every so often, but I also think that it's just something that's really hard for me because my life isn't consistent. I work sometimes really late, sometimes I'm really stressed from school, and I feel like later in life, and like, I feel like in summer, if I redid this video, I would have completely different results, which sucks, but it makes sense. So reading at night is not always the thing to do because sometimes I want to relax in a different way, or I want to like get to do something else after I read, or I just honestly, most of it was I just straight up didn't want to film myself because I don't like the quality of my phone. I have an iPhone 11, but I don't like the quality at nighttime, which has really inspired me to want to start saving up for like a real camera. I've been wanting one for forever, but that is a really big investment. But I think that I really want to start taking my channel so much more seriously, and I really enjoy it, everything that I do for it. So I'm definitely going to explore that option. But for right now, this video was definitely a fail. And I'm not that upset about it though, because I tried something and it didn't work. But now I kind of know how I feel about trying to read before bed, and I don't think it's for me. I'm never the type of person to pick up a book before I go to bed because I always feel like I need to relax after reading, because reading's kind of a really big thing for me. So I definitely do want to try to read in the morning and see how that one works out as well. I don't think I'll be doing that video soon, even though now would be like low-key a good time because I don't have school for a little bit. I just have too many other things that I want to film. But that's kind of the outcome of this one. I'm interested in knowing if any of you read before bed and kind of how that is. And just sort of like your thoughts on the best time for you to read, or if you're just a mood reader or you set time aside for yourself. I think if I could find a happy middle, that would be cool. But that would definitely require a lot of, I don't want to say forcing myself, but like just in finding the right time that I feel inspired to read, which for me is earlier when it's sunny out. I do find that to be the time where I'm inspired to do stuff. But that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna end this video here so I don't like keep rambling about things. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun experiment and I definitely want to do so many more. But I love you all so very much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.